But leadership is really the capacity to influence the conditions and the environment that determines the destiny in life. I'm going to give you an opportunity to write that down. Leadership is the capacity to influence conditions and the environment that you are in that determines the destiny of life in that environment. That's leadership. So leaders are people who influence conditions. And if you live in those conditions, you will be influenced by them. Leaders also influence the environment. They can walk into a room and change the atmosphere. They can change the way you feel about yourself. They can change the way you see things in your environment. A leader has such an amazing capacity that they can let you see things you couldn't see. They can change the environment. And what makes them dangerous is they can therefore determine your destiny. They can actually take you where they want you to go. The greatest leader in time and outside of time. He said these words, "Leave them alone." I'm quoting him. "They are blind leaders." And if the blind lead the blind, he says, they both have the same destination. They fall into the ditch. Notice, I am always intrigued at this statement. He said, if the blind lead the blind. What is he telling us? He's telling us that a person can be in leadership and be blind. He's not talking about physical sight, because I doubt you'll follow a person who can't see physically, obviously. He's talking about lack of vision, lack of revelation, lack of understanding, lack of perception, lack of intuition. That's blind. But what amazes me, he says, if the blind is in leadership, then those who follow that leader must also be blind. Because they can't see that the leader can't see. I think when you decide to follow someone, your first question should be, can you see? What do you see? Where are we going? So he's telling us that leadership is about destination. It's about destiny. It's about taking people to a place. Leadership is about movement. As a matter of fact, the word lead is a verb. You cannot lead and stand still. The very word has to do with move. So when you say, I am a leader, you're saying, I move things from a place where they are to a place they haven't been.